It's been 2 years since your previous album, Count Your Blessings. What are your thoughts on that album now? Because now you have a new album. Maybe you can look back, well, with more distance.
Yeah, I think that album at the time, it was like what we wanted to write and stuff. But I think we all prefer the new CD. And it's a bit like looking back on like like an old photo of yourself, and you think, what was going on there?
No, but sometimes you can say, well, it was a nice period, and I had a high. I mean, a high point in my life.
We liked it at the time. People liked it, and like got us to where we are today. So it's just like we're still young, 18. We're still pretty young, like 21, whatever. We're still like progressing and like growing up. We're still going to keep getting better. I think every band should. So.
I think that's like the positive in this with the last CD and this CD is that we've progressed rather than gone back.
But what did you do then before you went in to record this new album? What did you say to each other? Well, what did go well on the previous one? How did it go? Did you actually talk about the new direction that you wanted to pursue?
No, I think everyone just like started to go into when we were doing the songs with a more open mind to different like things. Like
we said before we recorded, like we don't like some people just said, look, I don't want to write the same thing again. I want to do something different. I want to like do something completely different. Everyone was like, yeah, I'm up for that as well. Mm-hmm. So everyone was just like agreed to do something completely different. But we didn't say like, but it's going to sound like this now. We just like it's just going to be different. So whatever. And it was weird at first because we didn't know what to write. Yeah. But then we just started writing like just stuff that we thought sounded cool. And that's just how we went with it. So that's how it turned out really.
But sometimes you have songs that are really, let's say, that are the center of the album, that you say, well, once you've written that song, then you know what direction that you have to take. Yeah. What song was it for this album?
I don't think any did, because I think a lot of songs are very different. Like we've wrote like a lot, each song is kind of a different kind of style in some way. Like, so it's like it weren't like that. Like we write one and you could just write like another 9 that sound the same. It kind of like. I think there's a lot of different stuff on there, so it was hard. We kept like we'd get so far and then we'd stop and we'd struggle and then we'd get somewhere else. So we were doing it for like months. We were like practicing for months every day.
It seems like someday a song would take a day to write, and then other days we'd go for like a week without writing anything, and then we'd be like, cool.
No, but sometimes you could say, well, then I don't know if you've written one song that you say, well, we're going to write, like you were saying, 9 or 10 songs exactly the same. But I mean, the vibe and the direction of the album. Wasn't there a few songs? I mean, what was the first song that you actually wrote for this album when you were there? Maybe you could say, well, then we knew what we wanted to do.
Yeah, the first song on the CD, the Come Down one, like the first song I properly wrote, wasn't it, for the CD?
Yeah.
So like we knew it was pretty different. It sounded pretty different and stuff. So it was like, yeah, cool, it's fine.
And why no more screaming then?
I just wanted to like kind of broaden my different ranges more, like do something different. Like everyone's bringing something new to the table on the CD, so I wanted to do something by like just doing some different vocal styles and stuff. And
there is still a lot of screaming on them and certain tracks. It's just the
shouting. When I don't know, the shouting gets more out. You can actually hear a lot more of the like your voice and like aggression and emotion in it. So I think it's a lot better. And I mean, the scream is it's cool, but I think for like to actually hear what's like, so it sounds like you mean it. Shouting's a lot better.
Okay.